Hey, what is going on everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to another build tutorial. Today we are building the Happy Ghast dock that was featured in the Optimistic Survival series. If you haven't seen that video already, definitely go check that one out right after you watch this tutorial. The link for that will be in the description, where you can also find all of the materials for today's build. Without further ado, let's get started. This is going to be the front of the build. It will stick out a little bit, and it will stick out to the sides a little bit, but this is the front left corner. Generally speaking, we are going to leave a 7-block gap from this stone brick, just like that, and we are going to do that for a total of 4 gaps, so 5 stone bricks. So that will look like that, 4 7-block gaps in between all of those. Then going towards the back, leave a 5-block gap and do the same thing again. We can just line ourselves up with the stone bricks that we placed before. Next, we can place 5 stone bricks on top of all of these stone bricks that we already have. So they will be 6 blocks tall in total. So that will look like this. Let's do the staircase real quick. On either side, we are going to place a row of stone bricks going all the way across and extend that up until it is 1 block above all of these stone brick pillars that we just placed. And then we can fill in that entire wall on both sides. And then on the outsides of these walls, we are going to place a down diagonal pattern with our stone bricks, just like that, and fill that in so it is solid. Same thing over here on this side, and go ahead and fill that in. Take your spruce stairs, and in between all of these blocks, we are going to fill in with our spruce stairs. I did mess up the measurement on this one though. Make sure it is 1 block above those pillars right there. Once you get to the top, remove those middle 3 stone bricks and replace them with spruce stairs. So that is our staircase going all the way to the top. We can do the same thing on both sides. Now that we have the stairs put into place, we are going to finish up these pillars before we get our floor put on to this platform. At the tops of all of these pillars, we are going to place 2 dark oak planks just like this on the sides, except for the outside of these corners right here. In fact, take your dark oak fence and place 6 dark oak fence in the corners, all 4 corners next to those stairs. That way it doesn't get in our way. So we have all of these planks 2 blocks tall at the tops of the pillars. We are going to do the same thing in the front as well. And of course, everything we do on that side, we will do on this side also. So that will look like this. Also on these sides, we are going to place 1 more dark oak plank at the very top, so we get this upside down L shape. And we are left with something that looks like this. Take out your dark oak stairs, and underneath all of our planks, we are going to place upside down dark oak stairs facing in the direction of those planks. So on the sides, they will be sideways, and on the front, they will be facing forward. We are also going to place upside down dark oak stairs at the tops of those planks as well, facing in the same direction as the ones from before. So that will look like this from up above and from the side like this. Our final step for all of this is to fill in our slabs. On the parts that stick out, we are going to place 1 slab going out from those stairs, and in these gaps right here, we are also going to place a slab and 1 more underneath these blocks right there to round out that arch. So once you are finished with that, it will look like this. We are also going to do arches across the middle between each of these pillars, but those ones are a lot easier. 1 block below the top of the stone brick, we are going to place upside down dark oak stairs facing the middle, like that. And then we will place 2 dark oak planks extending towards the middle. We will have a 1 block gap, and inside of that 1 block gap, we will place a slab, a top half slab, and that will give us our arches down the middle. Finally, with your dark oak fence, surround the rest of the stone brick on all of those pillars, all the way up until we hit the bottom of the stairs. Just like this, and we can go ahead and do that for all of these pillars. So that is our support for our Ghast dock. We have two levels to this. The first is right here, and then the second one is about 6 more blocks up into the sky. We are going to place spruce planks on top of all of the dark oak that we already have. So that will look like this. In these gaps here in the middle, we can fill that in with spruce planks. And that will look like this, and then we kind of have all of these ribs that kind of stick out from the platform. We are going to extend our spruce planks out by 1 additional block past the dark oak slabs. And that will look like this. Finally, take your spruce stairs and start from one of the sides of our staircase and place an upside down spruce stair, and then just outline all of these spruce planks going all the way around with upside down spruce stairs. That will look like this, going all the way around, and of course once you get to the other staircase, just go to the other side and continue that going all the way around once again. And that will look like this. So that is our first set of docks, 4 docks on each side, 8 in total. We are going to do another platform now where we will have 8 more docks. Take out your spruce logs, which I have not grabbed yet, and go diagonally from all of our stone bricks right here, just like that. So from up above, it looks like this. Staying in line with these logs, place a log lined up with the middle of each of these fingers that we have sticking out from our platform. So we will have 10 in total, all lined up with our pillars from down below. We are going to extend all of these up for a total of 5 logs tall, just like that. Now, similar to what we did before, we are going to place some arches in between these. So go 1 log down from the top, and in between all of these logs, we are going to place upside down dark oak stairs. On the outsides, we are going to do the same thing, except it will be placed on the top log. So we end up with something that looks like this. On top of all of those stairs, we are going to place dark oak planks, and we are going to extend those in by 1 on each side. So we are left with a 1 block gap in between all of those. Finally, take your dark oak slabs and place a slab in between the planks that we just placed, and we are going to extend these all the way across the build until we reach the other side, just like that. And then with our dark oak stairs, we are going to place in a staircase to get up to the next level. That will involve removing some of these slabs. So go to the outer section right here, either end, and find this slab and break it. And then place an upside down dark oak stair right next to it. That will look like this. Same thing on the opposite side, upside down stair like that. And then we can do the same thing on this section right here as well, with 2 more upside down stairs. So that looks like this. We have 2 upside down stairs here and 2 upside down stairs right here. And then break the 4 slabs behind it on each side. Same thing over here. And then place a right side up stair on top of it and 1 more behind it, just like this. So we have 4 different staircases to get up to the second platform. And then from there, we can just extend these stairs all the way down to our first level. So that will look like that. We are going to do that 3 more times. And we are left with something that looks like this. On top of all of these dark oak planks and stairs, we are once again going to place our spruce planks. But we are only placing them on top of all of the dark oak planks and those spruce pillars that are already there. We aren't going to fill in over these stairs, otherwise we wouldn't be able to get up to that second platform. And then with our spruce stairs, we are once again going to follow that same pattern, outlining the entire second platform with our upside down spruce stairs. And that is where we will go past our staircase on the side of it, and that will allow us to walk up here and have a place to access all of these platforms. and we will extend our stairs along this side as well, and then turn them back and continue in the other direction. And you should be left with something that looks like this. Let's get the roof put on real quick. On each of these outer 4 corners, we are going to place 3 stone brick walls, and then find the middle platform right here, and place 3 more stone brick walls, just like that. On top of all of those walls, we are going to place a full block of stone bricks, and then this pattern is going to be the same on all sides. We are going to place a slab and go up, another slab and go up, and then a slab right next to it. So we have 1, 1, 2, and then 3, just like that. Again, that pattern is the same even on this long side. It will be 1, 1, 2, and then 3, just like that. Same thing over here. 1, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. On the short sides, we will find that they connect just like that. And on the long sides, we will place 1 more row to connect those across the top. So that will look like that. We are also going to do that same pattern across the middle right here. So that will look like this. So now you can repeat that pattern in between all of these stone bricks. So once you are finished, you should have something that looks like this. To finish the roof, we are just going to place dark oak slabs in between all of these stone bricks, and we are going to follow the pattern of the roof. So we will just kind of connect them like this, and we are going to fill them so that they are solid. If you want to cut back on resources, you can fill in from just the top like this, but I like to also fill in on the bottom so that when we are on the inside, it looks a little bit more polished. And I am using all slabs for this, but you can substitute for the actual blocks for some of these sections. Once you have finished that, you are left with something that looks like this. We are going to add 1 more supporting pillar here in the very middle, build that out of stone bricks, and place 1 more slab there at the top. All we need to do now is add in our fences and illuminate this a little bit more. And we also need to add some railing for these stairs. That is just going to be stone brick walls placed on top of all of these stone bricks and next to that bottom one. We'll go ahead and do that on both sides. For the fences, we are going to place these on the outside edge of all of the end platforms, and we can go ahead and turn those towards the middle. Same thing over here on this side, and turn that towards the middle. So that will look like this. And then for the middle platforms, we are going to place 3 fences going across at the end, and then 3 fences down the middle going towards the platform. At the top, we are going to place fences all the way across the ends, same thing as we did before. And then for the middle platforms, we are going to do the same thing. 3 fences across the middle and 3 fences going back. Where we have this support right here, you can either place 2 fence and then 3 fences like that. If you don't like that they don't connect, you can just swap that out for an actual fence, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And then we need a post for our Happy Ghasts to be tied up to. That we will place on the middle upside down stair at the end of the dock, and we will do that on all of the docks, so it will look like that. There we go. Now all we need to do is illuminate it. We are going to place lanterns on the corners of the lower level. We are also going to place them on the top stone brick walls right here, and on the very bottom stone brick walls as well. Same thing over here on this side. We are also going to place lanterns on the middle fence at the end of each of these platforms. And then underneath our stairs going up to the second platform, we can place a slab in between all of those upside down stairs and place 1 more lantern underneath that slab. And we can also place 1 right here in the very middle to illuminate that part. Up top, we can place a lantern on the middle fence at either end, and the middle fences on these platforms right here. Finally, we are going to want to illuminate underneath the platforms, so find the middle spruce plank underneath all of these sections, and we are going to place one more lantern underneath each of those. And there you have it. That is the finished Ghast platform. 16 docks for all 16 colors of harnesses for all of your Happy Ghast friends. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, definitely hit that thumbs up button and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye!